Hey guys, thank you. Thank you. I like it too. It was the only one that they had for Valentine's Day. They didn't even have a selection, but it's pretty cute. Oh, thank you, Kim. Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I know. Lexi said she wasn't coming tonight, and I changed the background. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, never mind. I'm pretty good, Jamie. The board looks so naked. Oh, thank you, Debbie. It's so cold in here. I turned the heater on too late. I know, Jamie. I want to. I just like it snowed a lot here, so I was actually gonna go the other day, but since it's been it stopped snowing finally, but like I get really nervous to drive on the roads like when it's snowing, so yeah, hopefully it's better tomorrow. I mean, like where I live, they don't come through here in salt. So, I mean, I drive a truck too. I shouldn't really be that nervous, but I still get nervous. Aw. Oh, I know, Kim. Yes, a Snuggie. I had one of those when I was younger. Whatever happened to them? They used to have like those I think it's called an infomercial. If I'm wrong and that's not what it's called, sorry, but um yeah, but I remember seeing those on TV all the time and I had one that was like a little kid one and it had like peace signs and hearts on it or something. Aw. Happy to see you, Stella. Yeah, I know. I wish like my house isn't really like my or I shouldn't say my house, but my living room, I wish I could keep a tree up all year long and decorate it, but it's kinda in the way and my kids are gonna touch it, so yeah, it's kind of scary driving in the snow. I need new tires on my truck too, so I don't want to drive Jeff's truck and then something happen. Whereas like if it was my truck, I'd be like, okay, well it's my truck. But yeah, my tire grips are not that great, and I don't want to drive Jeff's truck. Yeah, Kim, I'm sure they still have them. I just haven't seen like a commercial that reminded me of that. Aw, Nightmare Before Christmas Snuggie, that's cute. Have you guys ever seen? I think it's not a snuggie, but it's like, excuse me, like some type of like blanket that you wear, and it has like a thing for you to go to the bathroom. Never got one of those, but hey, Sydney, how are you? Yes, long time no see. It's nice to see you back. I have like so many blankets. It's not even funny. So like hoodies and blankets, I have like a million of them. So, and I love blankets, but I have too many. Why'd you say what, Hope? Oh, thank you, Giselle. I'm sure you look beautiful over there too. Sometimes I wish I could like see you guys while I was live. But I'm living. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, as you know, everybody's life is, but yeah, it's pretty good. Hope everything's good for you. Yeah. It's so delayed, so I get confused. Yeah, that would be fun, Heather. You guys ever watch Thousand Pound Sisters? I watched that the other day with Jeff M. They did a like a meet and greet like through I don't know what they used, I don't remember, but like they did a meet and greet online and I thought it was funny. Kim, so the classes isn't going to be for this Saturday, it's going to be for the following Saturday. Um I might have to extend it just because like I'm not sure if it's because like the email that I use to email everybody isn't Real Exposures. It's under like Parents Against Online Predators. So I don't know if like people didn't realize it or what, but a couple people did respond. But most likely I'm still gonna do it as long as there's 2 or 3 people that respond in time. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting on people to respond back. But most of the people that said that they were available on the weekend, so I know, Jamie. I love that show. It's funny. You watch it too, Giselle. I'm so mad because like before I went live, like you see like the viewer count up there, it had Twitch on there, and then when I went live, the Twitch one disappeared. Now I have to fix that again. But Tammy has a TikTok. I didn't know that. Are the Slanton sisters the sisters we're talking about? Oh, thank you, Danielle. Pair character turning around, waving his hand, saying "Hey you" while lowering his glasses. Little. Thank you, Danielle. Really. Hold on. I have to move this up here real quick. There we go. Really, Kimmy? I never heard about that. I'm gonna research it. Or like, what do you mean by like they? I mean, obviously they scammed people, but what do you mean by that? Hey, Violet. Yeah, I honestly don't know their last names, but I've seen like an episode or two before. But um, I just started watching more of it. Um, I don't believe so. I think Debbie is on Twitch too. No way. What? Thank you, Jamie. Pair character punching the air with fist and bump written on his knuckles. I wish like the actual super chats would pop up on here, like the picture of what it is. Oh, really? Maybe they're watching on YouTube and Twitch at the same time and they're just commenting on YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Debbie's here. For some reason, I was saying earlier, the Twitch thing that usually shows the viewer count, I just did all of this like right before I got on, like switched the theme and stuff. And when I put it there, it was there. And then when I went on live, it disappeared for some reason. So I have to fix it. People have a lot of money, and when they ask to see proof of where it went, they showed receipts to stuff they bought with it because Tammy survived by miracle. Hmm. Hmm. That's odd. I was thinking about it, like, what do they do in a situation like that? Like, how do you bury somebody like that? Or even, what's it called? Cremate them, because the cremation boxes are pretty small too that they put them in. Or whatever you would call that, the slot thing. Renee. Oh, you're funny, Renee. Really, Debbie? What do you mean, Violet? Hey, Alicia. Hey, Jandy. Renee, it's funny. I was literally just going to say, did you see the thing I posted on Patreon? And then I looked and you commented on it. Ooh. Hey, Erin. Right before I start my period. Well, that's not good, Violet. Hey, Erin. Thank you. So Stella, so far, Crockpot said that he was gonna call earlier because last night, excuse me, I tried to get him to talk on the phone, but he said that he had fallen asleep and that like if I text him tonight, like we could talk on the phone or something like that. And I said okay. Snowcone said that he wants to talk, but I don't know of a definite for that. It's stomach bleed. Remember how he said like his phone broke and like he was gonna have to wait till he got a new phone or something. Well, he hasn't been responding for like 3 days, so he said before he's like if that's why I stopped answering, that's why. So I don't know. Violet. Hey, Crystal. Sorry, you guys, comments are coming in fast here. Uh, hey, Crystal. How are you doing? No, it's okay, Kimmy. It'll still be there. And even when you sign up, like, say you signed up like 3 months from now, everything that I have posted in that tier will still be there. So, like, I know some people think that, like, if you sign up like this month, that like you'll miss out on everything. But that's the thing I like about Patreon. Like, if you sign up, you can see all of the things that I've posted before in there, which is pretty cool instead of them like deleting themselves. Thank you, Jandy. Oh, wait, I mean Alicia, sorry. They were right next to each other. Right, Kim. I feel like he would too. Ignore him for a couple days. Yeah, right. He'll be like, you want to break up with me? I've been crying for 6 weeks. He was kidnapped. We're pretty good, Crystal. Jeff actually should be able to get on live tomorrow, because my mom is watching our kids, so. Yes, Violet. I am assuming like there's a logical explanation for it, but I kind of feel like that too. I feel like my emotions have been really high like the past couple days and that like something's about to happen. Don't know if it's good, don't know if it's bad. I feel like it's something good, but never know. Oh yeah, guys. So remember like a while ago when I told you about I suck at doing things, but I told you about like the phone that I had and how it broke like 4 times and I had 4 replacements of the same phone. Well, I eventually got sick of it and I was just going to cancel my phone plan, but then I realized that I couldn't or I'd have to spend a lot of money to get out of the plan. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I have to keep them now. So I finally called like the insurance company again, like that I pay for on my phone, and I told them about it, and they sent me out a new phone. It literally came the next day, but they forgot to give me like the piece that goes with it, like because it's called a dual screen, so like it has 2 screens, but it's actually like a case. And they forgot to send the entire case, and the case on the other phone broke, so it wasn't like I could use that. So now I have to wait for another phone, and I'm so mad about it. I thought it was gonna come today, but obviously not. Oh, and Paula and Jandy, while you're still here, when you guys get to send out the raffle winnings, um, just message me and give me the tracking number for it, and then I will send you your deductible or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why I just said deductible deposit. Yeah, that phone company literally sucks. And honestly, I had Apple forever, forever, forever. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just get an Android, whatever. And now I have all these problems and I will never do it again. Like when I get to change my phone again, I'm definitely going back to a iPhone for sure. Thank you, Paula. And thank you guys again so much for donating those items. I really appreciate it. This is very sweet of you. Oh yeah, Violet. I totally agree. Like even I was thinking about switching. I know this sounds very weird, but Comcast now has like a phone service thing. So I go and I look at it because somebody told me it was like really cheap, but I guess now that they're advertising for it and more people are switching over that it's like more expensive now. Like the cheapest that I can find is like $45 a month for unlimited everything when they probably spend 3 cents to have service on your phone. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I low-key, like, don't even want a phone anymore. Thank you, Chandy. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, they are doing that is what they're doing, Violet. I actually the phone that I have that's broken was actually one of the first phones that has 5G on it, and honestly, I can't even tell the difference. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Could not even tell the difference. There's this phone company thing, Kim. I don't know if you no, no, Kim, not 45 plus the phone. No, $45 just for service. Yeah, Jamie, that's what it is. And like, I don't know, somebody told me that it was like really cheap, like $10 per line, but it's not. And it's like at the point that I'm at right now, what I have is actually cheaper because like that's why instead of because like I was gonna get a track phone for the pedo phone, but they said that basically it would be $20 a month, which isn't bad. And since they had like a phone that was on like a promo where it was like if you sign a contract for 2 years, you get the phone for free. So basically, I pay $20 a month to have that phone instead of whereas if I bought like a other phone, I would have had to pay for the phone, and then I would have also had to pay for the minutes or however they do it. I don't even know how they do it anymore. I haven't had a prepaid phone in forever. Hey, Jesus. Oh, you think that's pretty cheap, Kim? Uh, well, what I have, like I was saying, like each line that you add to it, it gets cheaper. And then, like, I mean, my phone bill, I guess I would say, isn't that expensive. But what makes it super expensive is having the insurance on all of them. Like, and literally, they say like you get a discount, but like Jeff's phone is like cracked in the back, and they said that it would cost like $265 to fix, and it's like what am I even paying for this insurance for? I might as well just buy a whole new phone at that point with the $15 that I pay every month. Straight out and use Straight Talk prepaid Walmart iPhone 11. Yeah, Renee, I've heard of Straight Talk too. I've never personally had them. I had Metro PCS before, but I I don't know. I just didn't really want to switch to them, but I did at the same time. But like their prices are kind of the same too, but they have like a deal going on where it's like if you get 4 lines or $25 each for unlimited, which is a really good deal. But if you look in the small print, it says that's is only for 4 months. So I was like, yeah, no. Oh, Paula, that's crazy. Didn't Paula, Sprint just had a deal like or T-Mobile, but they're like together now. I have the same carrier, but they had like a deal where if you upgraded to an iPhone 12, like I think you got them all free. You should look into that. I don't know if you did that already, but I know the insurance itself is $15 per phone. So like right there you're running $60 just have insurance. Yeah. They're really not that cheap. They make it like they are, but like I called because like I had like they had charged me a lot of money for my one bill. And he's like, "Oh, well, that was just like a one-time thing for blah blah blah." He was like, "You're actually getting a really good deal on your phones." And I'm thinking to myself like, "No, this is not a good deal." They really are so sneaky. And like I said, it makes me so mad. They probably pay 5 cents for you to have service on your phone 24/7. Like, it's crazy. So 5 people, including her, and it's like $100 a month around there. I just give my mom $20 a month for my bill. Wow, that's a really good deal, Jandy. I've never used Cricket and I don't really know how their service is, but honestly, every single phone carrier I've ever had where I have service problems, I've had it with every single carrier, like in that same spot. Yeah, I know, Stella. I think about that all the time too. Like, I'm paying for three phones with insurance. Like, that's $45 a month. I don't know how much that is a year, but like at that point, like if one of them like completely breaks, like I don't know. See, I ever used to put insurance on my phone, but that phone that I have, it literally constantly breaks. Like this software on it or something, it fries. So like I have no choice but to keep it on there because then like I'm gonna have to pay for a new phone every whatever. But then this phone that I have, I cracked the screen by accident, but I'm just gonna get the screen fixed and then I'm just gonna get a case and I'm just gonna take it off of the insurance. So because it is a scam. It really is. Like, I mean, the cracked screen thing is like cool. Like, it's only like $29 to fix a cracked screen, but like, it's just not worth it, I guess, in the end. Because even when the phone is completely paid off, like, it's like worth $200. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, by that time, like, unless you're gonna completely demolish your phone, there's no point of paying for that. Yeah, I have auto pay too, because most companies do that where the auto pay makes it where it makes it cheaper. But um yes, Crystal, they do add random charges all the time. Like I can't tell you how many times I've called and they're like, "Oh, the taxes went up." And I'm like, "The taxes went up $25." And they go up $25 every couple months. Like I've had to have them fix my bill so many times, unfortunately. And because I work for Verizon, best advice, don't go to a corporate location. Why do you say that, Danielle? Really, Paula? Cause like I told you about like the crack or whatever, but well, did they make you pay for it too? Or well, your niece's mom or dad, whatever, but cause like I told them about the thing and they were like, yeah, you have 2 months to report it, and if you don't get it fixed, like basically you're screwed. Verizon is super expensive, honestly. I would never get Verizon. That's the only brand I've never had. Corporate locations, they make money off changing your plan higher or upselling you in general. Yeah, Danielle, I know exactly what you mean. Like, even with that insurance thing, every single time I call, they literally like hound down my throat for me to get this like home protection plan on my other devices. Like, yeah, it's great, but like most devices that you get have insurance on them for a year or two anyway, and like it's like $25 a month. Like that's just I don't know. Not it's not worth it for me, I guess. Really, Paula? Huh. How did she break it though? Like did she crack it? She didn't have to pay anything. So have signal issues, right? Premium retailers don't make money off of your plans, so they more often than not will do what they can to lower it. So like what? Like going to a smaller store. I'm gonna take a screen break real quick. And then like I always think about it, like if you work for a company that like provides cell phone service, do you get it for free or like a discount? Yeah, for sure, Danielle. I think they're literally all like that, honestly. They just scam people for their money, make you pay ridiculous prices. Hello, Jared Chris, thank you. Really hope her kids dropped it once when they were in Disney, and then once she dropped it while jogging and it broke. Like it broke completely. I don't understand how like maybe they've changed or something like that, but they told me that I'm gonna have to pay like this amount of money and I'm not. It's just not worth it. Hey Michaela, how are you? Huh. That's weird, Paula. I'm really surprised, honestly. Hello, Brittany. I don't know. Maybe you could figure out what they told them. And I feel like nowadays phones break so easily compared to like when I first got a phone. I feel like I could throw that thing across the room and smash into the wall and it would never break. Trying to cut my food while holding my baby is so hard. Yeah, Jamie, I usually always get screen protectors. Hello, how are you? I'm coming back, trying to get this here. Oh, why does it say offline? Here we go. Cool. I'm so mad because like my iPhone that I had before, I got a case off of Wish. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. And it cracked the back of it when I dropped it, and I didn't even know it until like I was going to turn it in, but I wound up just keeping it. I'm pretty good. That's terrible, Jamie. Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy? I actually asked them what they do with the phones, like when you trade in the phones. I asked them what they do. And I forget what country it is, but somewhere in South America, they sell them bulk to like these companies that are somewhere in South America, and then they like sell them to people, like they refurbish them and then they sell them as like new or something like that. And I'm like, that's terrible. So like you're taking our phone, giving us like $25 off and then selling it for the same price you sell it here, basically. It's crazy. Old Nokia were unbreakable. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, I would never get a refurbished phone ever. All right, I'm assuming that Crockpot's gonna call in a minute. Um, so I'm thinking that the only people that are gonna call tonight are Crockpot and Snowcone. Hey, Lori, how are you doing tonight? It's okay, Kim. As long as you didn't block them. Aw, we miss you too, Lori. Thank you. Are you talking to Lori? President take offense and they donate them to shelters once info is removed off. They do that so people have a way to call 911 if needed, since any phone with or without service can call 911. Really, Danielle? I actually didn't know that you could call 911 without service. I mean, I kind of figured so, but like I never tested it, so. But that's pretty cool. How did they make it like that? That's crazy. Oh no, Kim. Alright, let me turn this off real quick. Freeze my butt off. Thank you, Jared. Stella. True story about 911 from the dispatcher. Aw. So I wasn't allowed to press it. Oh, there's Renee. Alright, here we go. Hello?
Hi, baby.
Hey.
I wish I was laying in bed with you right now.
Aw, really? What are you doing?
Have your naked body played against mine, kissing you.
So, what'd you do all day?
Busy day at work.
Did you have to stay late or something?
Well, on overtime right now. We just started today.
Well, that's pretty cool. You like working overtime, right?
I'm only getting about an extra half hour a day, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that's true. You have any plans for the weekend?
Wishing we were together.
Aw, me too.
I can't wait until I get to be naked in bed with you.
What'd you have for dinner?
I didn't eat anything yet.
Oh, are you cooking anything?
I still got a bunch of chicken corn soup left over.
Oh, yeah, you still have that?
Yep.
Do you eat it with anything else, or you just eat that by itself?
I put crackers in it.
What, like Ritz crackers?
No, regular saltine crackers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I'm hoping that it starts to snow again soon. Think it's supposed to snow next week.
Well, they keep changing everything around here, so.
Oh, really? When are you guys supposed to get snow again?
I have no idea.
Oh. Well, what do you mean they keep changing everything?
Well, there was supposed to be snow late Thursday night. Friday morning, it was supposed to change over to sleet and freezing rain. Then sometime Friday afternoon was supposed to change over to all rain. Well, the last thing I seen was it's supposed to be a wintry mix late Thursday night into Friday morning. A mixture of snow and freezing rain.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm just waiting for the snow.
I thought we were going to get a lot more than we did, but whatever.
I'm just waiting to have you in my arms.
Yeah, I can't wait until we get to hang out.
We'll get in the shower before going to bed. That way I can carry you naked from the shower to the bed. Cuddle up with me inside you. So in the morning I can wake you up, making love to you. So where are you going now, baby?
Just laying down, talking to you.
I wish I was laying there with you.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have school tomorrow so I didn't have to go to sleep.
I keep checking around. They still keep having all these restrictions and everything.
Really?
With traveling and stuff.
Yeah, well, I heard in New Jersey, I think like they're allowed to stay open later now.
I wish I was laying there with you right now, baby. Have you laying on your back, me kissing you? My hand in your panties, playing with you.
Hopefully we can watch some movies or something.
We could do that.
Yeah, I think it would be fun. Pretend we're at like a movie theater or something.
So what plans you have for the weekend?
I don't really know yet. I'm probably gonna hang out with like a friend or something like that. Maybe have a sleepover. I don't know yet. I just wish there was more to do, but it's so cold and like, I don't know, it's not really that safe to go everywhere, so.
Well, I wish I was there with you so we could do that.
I know, it'd be so fun.
As long as your friend would be cool with it, we could have her join us.
Yeah. I'd have to talk to her about it and make sure like she would be able to come with me, but
We cuddle up with you in the middle. We we could do whatever you two wanted to do.
Yeah, she kind of likes doing the same things I like doing, like going out to eat or like going to the mall or go like watching movies and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'd have to talk to her about it first because she would probably have to, like, I don't know, make plans to do something like that.
Well, you figure, if we did it when I was there, and I'd come to visit you, and you have her with you, just hang out in the hotel room during the day.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I would just have to make sure that she didn't have any other plans that day.
Be cuddled up with you and kissing you. If she wanted to, I'd cuddle up with her and kiss her.
Yeah, I don't know if she would be okay with that because she doesn't really know you, but she probably wouldn't mind hanging out.
Maybe we'd be able to go out and do something together at some point during the day, then go back to the hotel room to sleep.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Maybe we could like go out to eat or something or go to the mall.
And if she would stay the night with us, and all three of us would cuddle up naked in bed together.
Yeah, I don't know if she would really be okay with that because she never met you before, but maybe, I don't know.
So what do you have for snack tonight?
Ice cream?
I have all kinds of stuff around here. I got home from the grocery store and everything, and I got a bag of grapes and ate some grapes.
I love grapes.
I can't wait till we get to be together and I get to make love to you.
Yeah, I can't wait to hang out either.
And if you want me to, the first couple times we make love together, I'd pull out of you. So I didn't come inside of you to get you pregnant.
Yeah, well, hopefully it doesn't take too long to hang out.
Oh, maybe around the end of the month or so, or early March or something like that, we'll be able to do it.
Yeah, that would be cool. I can't wait.
Because I know Pennsylvania's still on the rule that if leave the state for more than 24 hours, you got to self-quarantine.
Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb. I mean, unless you're like going on vacation and you're going to be around a bunch of people, but.
Well, not only that, like, I could see with, like, being on a plane or something like that, and them saying stuff like that for that.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of cramming planes full right now, but like Amtrak and Greyhound and stuff like that, they're limiting how many tickets are selling.
Oh, really? That's like a bus, right?
Greyhound is, yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully by then it won't be so backed up.
I can't wait to be holding you in my arms. Be all cuddled up together in bed. Get to kiss you all over.
Yeah, well, I gotta get up early in the morning for school, so I'm gonna text you tomorrow, okay?
I love you.
You too, good night.
Good night, baby. Dream about us together, making love and making our babies together.
Good night.
Good night, baby.
Be right back, hold on.
Hi.
Right. Like, he's so worried about all these restrictions and stuff, but literally was sick for like 2 weeks and wouldn't get a COVID test. Like, what sense does that make? Right, Tanya? Like, ew. He's basically just talking about it. Like, he said, like, it's not, he wasn't like making plans, but like, he continuously says, like, oh, like, maybe when this happens, or this time he's actually giving me a time frame, which is different. But yeah, I'm gonna take a screen break real quick. But I still hear. Good night, Jandy. I hope you have a good night. I know, Tanya. I know. I'm happy you made it. Honestly, like, I thought it was like 10 o'clock right now, but it's not. It's only 9. I know, right, Kim? Like, he literally repeats himself. Like, somebody said it's like he has, like, a thing on repeat or whatever, like, a broken record, basically. Like, weird. And the worst part is this guy said that he's talked to younger people before and that he prefers to talk to younger women or whatever. But honestly, most of them will say that they didn't, but I don't really believe them. Sometimes they will admit it. Renee, please don't say that. Ugh. Yeah, Jesus, like young. It's okay, Dakota. Happy to see you here. Yes, I finally changed it. I was kind of upset because they only had one theme, but for Valentine's Day. But it's cute. I like it. Yeah, Alexis, same. Like I will say again, and I've said a million times, it makes me so mad the sentences that these people get. Like, Jeff and I, like, watch the ID channel, like, every single day. Like, leave it on background sound. Like, we're obsessed with ID channel. But, like, we watched this one where this guy had raped this girl for 8 times over the course of 2 years, and, like, his fiance or whatever, like, um, he, she like, I don't know how to explain it, like encouraged it, like made him like say like, okay, like here she is, like take her, like type thing. And like she got like 6 months in prison and he got 30 years. And it's just like so sick. Like they deserve to be locked up forever because realistically, like no matter how much therapy you go through, you're always going to probably think like that, unfortunately. And I just don't think that people that are sexually attracted to children will change. And Crockpot thinks that I am 13. Yeah, Renee, I love the ID channel. Like, obviously I don't love it, but like I like watching it because it's interesting and it's, I don't know. We also watched this show about like police officer incidents, like where like the person, like basically like a lot of them are either about they killed a police officer or like seriously injured one. And like we watched this one where this guy, like he was going after somebody that was like suspected of homicide and got into a car chase with him. And then like he went down like a little street that basically like nobody lived on, like it was in the middle of nowhere in the woods. And like he like contacted, like he like went on his radio and he's like, do I pursue this, like I'm by myself, like what do I do? And the guy literally just took his car and just smashed into the cop and like started shooting him like through the windshield, and he got out of the vehicle and he got shot. And then the guy like continued to shoot at him and he got shot. The guy let off 30 rounds and he got shot 15 times, and like they thought he was gonna die and he like miraculously didn't. Like he was paralyzed, but like he made like a full recovery basically, and it was insane. I would love to, Michaela, honestly. It's just like I don't know. The only thing that I mean, obviously, like, there always has to be police officers in bad areas, but, like, that's just, like, I would rather be a detective than, like, an actual police officer, but most of the time you have to be a police officer first in order to do that, and I just get scared, like, I really, like, what do I say? Like, really appreciate people that are police officers because it really is a dangerous job. Like, you literally can lose your life, like, because people, and like, then you get into certain situations where, like, it's like either you shoot that person or they shoot you, and then if you shoot them, you're like a bad guy, but then, like, if they shoot you, you're a bad cop. So, like, it's like, I don't know, I just don't like that. Like, I don't like the way that everybody, like, perceives police officers as, like, bad when they're just trained to do that. Like, if somebody's coming after you and they're not stopping, like, you don't really have another choice because it's either your life or theirs. And then if they kill you, like, they can just go and kill other people too. So, it's just crazy world. Yeah, Alexis, like, I really, it's a hard job, honestly. You're a paralegal, and I love helping people. That's awesome. Wow, Kim, that's terrible. Aw. I'm waiting for Snowcone to answer because he's going to be the last call, but if he doesn't call back in like 10 minutes, or if he doesn't call in 10 minutes, I'm probably going to get off for the night. Oh, yeah, and especially right now, Lori, it really is. It's really sad too because like people think like it's just affecting them, but it affects their whole family. Like I watched like this video of this girl like saying like how she like gets made fun of in school because her father's a police officer. Like it's just, I don't know, the kids nowadays are just all talk and like they're all bark no bite, I should say. And like they always just like want to, no offense like to younger people, but like I feel like they just want people to feel like crap about themselves, and it's just crazy like how much like hate that they put out there, because a lot of it is just younger generations. It's even my generation too. Like it's just crazy. Like how can you just sit there on a computer all day and just make fun of people, like, or like be rude to them? It like makes me sad. Like how do you have time to do that? Okay. Wow, Kim, that's terrible. Like, and when I watch those shows, like it literally makes me cry because like I don't know, it's just so sad. Like they're literally just trying to protect people and then like somebody just kills them. Like I don't know. Jamie, that's crazy, Tanya. Yeah, Lori, and that's the thing. A lot of people just think that because there's like, I'm not gonna lie, there's bad people in every field that you go in. There's bad lawyers, there's bad doctors, there's bad police officers, there's bad receptionists. Like there's literally bad everything in everything that you do, and you can't just take those few bad people and say that everything is bad. Like I just don't believe in that. Like there's always going to be bad people that do bad things, like just like how unfortunately there's probably pedophiles that become a certain profession just so that they can fulfill their needs, and I think that's disgusting, but it's just how the world works, unfortunately. And there's no way to really know if the person is bad or not, like until they do something bad. Yeah, exactly, Michaela. I know like it sounds terrible to say, but like when I was a kid, like if you talk crap, like you were getting into a fight and you were fighting, and like that was it. Like that's just how it was. And like even after people would fight, they would like shake their hand and then it would be good, and like they would go off and they wouldn't talk crap anymore, and like it would just be it. But like it's not like that anymore. Like there's even people now that get beat up and then they still talk crap after they get beat up. Like what? You know that girl that's on TikTok that like she like plays like a little kid persona. I can't think of what her name is right now. I think her name is Chris. Could be wrong. But she, like, pretends to be, like, a little kid, and the kid's name is, like, Riley, I think. But that's what that just reminded me of, like, how she always says, like, the kid, like, always is, like, obsessed with Elsa. I love that girl. She's funny. All I'm hearing is Into the Unknown. Alright, well, Snowcone just answered. You guys probably can barely see what I wrote on the board, right? Most of the people that applied for it, though, don't really come as often anymore, but I don't know if you can even read it. Yeah, and then just so you guys know, for a heads up, in the next couple of days, I'm going to release like another phone call that was done, like whatever. I don't know if anybody knows this, but like I've said it before, like occasionally, like I will open up a phone call to like YouTube after it's been on Patreon for like a few months. So I'm gonna open one in a few days. Okay, Kim. Yeah, okay, cool. You can read it. Yeah. So, but no, I think that there's two people on Twitch. So you and somebody else cuz on mine it says there's 28 viewers and then 26 for YouTube. Good night, Renee. Sweet dreams to you. But yeah, I will try to put that in the or I won't try, I'll do it. But as long as I don't forget it. But yeah, I think I should probably change the email. I'm gonna just do that anyway. Because for the decoys, like they're gonna have to send in like information and stuff. So I'm just gonna make a private email for like that type of stuff. I have like 5 emails that I use for different things. Thank you, Tanya. And then for anybody that won a sticker off of the raffle the other night, I sent them all out. And then for the t-shirt and the hoodie, I have to go out and get that stuff. And I was saying earlier to Lori and who won the t-shirt? I forget. I'm sorry. I have it written down. But I have to go out and Stella got the t-shirt. Yeah. So I have to go out and get that stuff. But it's snowing pretty hard. Well, it snowed pretty hard today, so I didn't go out. But yeah, when I go out, I'm gonna get that stuff and then make it for you guys and send it out. Hopefully I can find it and I don't have to order it, but unfortunately that's what happens sometimes. Alexis, there's always, like, even before, like, everything happened or whatever, there's always been 1 dislike or 2 dislikes every single live. I think it's just somebody that, like, follows us. Like, I'm pretty sure it's that account that I was telling you guys about a while ago where they literally made a video of Jeff and I, like, saying that we were bad people because, a moderator blocked them from the chat because they were just saying rude stuff. And they made, like, this video about us or whatever. But I think it's that person, to be honest with you. I know, Dakota. I don't know why I was saying that earlier. When I put it on there earlier, it was there, and then when I went live, it disappeared. I have to fix it. Sometimes this streaming thing is like messed up, but I finally got to fix the widget for like donations and follows and subscribers and stuff. So like you guys obviously saw that, but Yeah, I changed that and the sound. No, Kim, that's the one thing, like, I feel like YouTube should change. I mean, at the same time, though, like, maybe not, because it probably would just start stuff. But I wish I could see who liked and disliked our videos, but you can't see it, unfortunately. No life, Larry. We have gone up 6 likes. Thanks. Can your followers see who? No, I don't think so. I don't think anybody can see likes or dislikes. You can only see comments. Um, but there are some people like weird accounts that will come on there on YouTube. It's just spam, really. But like they put like a porn website on there, and then like their pictures like a naked person. So like I always delete those comments, but sometimes like they pop up on there, and I'm just like, why? They must get a notification and hit dislike straight away. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, Violet. Facebook does do that, but I don't. I'm almost positive there's no way to do it on YouTube. There might be like an app out there that does it. Like, you know how they have those apps that like tell you who follows and unfollows you and stuff like that on social media. But I don't know. They might have something like that out there. I can order off the Taco Bell menu from DoorDash, but not KFC. Rude. Honestly, ooh, I was so mad, guys. I didn't even tell you what happened with DoorDash. I swear, like, I always have issues like this, but so I ordered DoorDash for my mom's birthday, like in December. And the food came, they messed up our order. Our food was cold, my milkshake was melted. Like, I was so mad. Um, and then I complained about it. They gave me $7 back when I spent like 50. And then they somehow like sign me up for the DoorDash pass, and I've been getting charged for it for the past 3 months, and I didn't even realize it until the other day. So I called them and I told them like, I've been getting charged for this and I didn't do it. And they're like, oh, well, when was your last order from? So I told him, and he was like, well, since your last order was from December, we can't do anything about it. So basically, I have to spend money in order to get my money back. Like, that's stupid. So I just called my bank and had them dispute it. And I told him that. I was like, all right, I'll just call my bank and have them dispute it then. And he was like, okay, and hung up the phone. They are terrible. I hate them. I won't ever use them again. They literally always mess up my order. Always. Like every single time. I think they've gotten it right once. But I only did it when my vehicle was being worked on because I didn't have one, and like I wanted Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that, so I would order it. But and then that one last time I ordered it, and somehow they just miraculously signed me up for it. Wow, really, Alexis? Do you have DoorDash over there, Kim? You have Uber Eats over there too? That's awesome. I didn't even know. I thought that was only American thing. Hello, Hope. They are probably Trojan accounts to infect your phone if you click the link. Give your phone Corona. Right. No, that's definitely what it is. They're just like spam things when most likely. It's funny though, because sometimes like the people I talk to, like they'll send me links for stuff, and like I don't ever open them because like I don't know. You know, it could be like some type of link they're sending me to like go through the phone, and I'm like, yeah, no, not answer or not opening that. Sorry. Yes, we sure did. That's awesome. Yeah, everything else is probably different. No Canada has DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Skip the Dishes as well, Alyssa. Wait, Skip the Dishes? What's that? Honestly, Alexis, never worked for DoorDash. I used to work for Uber Eats, and Jeff has done Postmates. It's worth it. Like, if your vehicle's good on gas and like, I used to be honest with you, like, I would do Uber Eats after I would get done at work, like at Wawa. So, like, I would get done at like 10 or 11 o'clock, and I would work from when I got done until like 3 a.m., and I would make like $150, like, in 3 to 4 hours, which wasn't really that bad at all, honestly. But it was all McDonald's orders, and like, it was weird because like most of them were like a 3-minute drive. Like, I would go to the McDonald's and their house would be down the street, and like, whatever, but. Oh, like skip washing dishes. Oh yeah, I know, Jamie. That too. That's what I don't like. That like they're more expensive too. It's stupid. Yeah, honestly, Jamie, or not Jamie, sorry, Alexis. I would check out Uber Eats. I like Uber Eats. But I don't really, I know because it's coronavirus right now that they're booming, so you probably would make a lot more money because of that. But like, I don't know where you live, but I know like in New Jersey, I would go to specific areas that had like a lot of food places because I knew that I would get more hits there than I would like where I live in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, Tanya, same. We have Grubhub too. I don't know if you guys have Grubhub. I've never worked for them either, but they used to pick up from Wawa all the time. I've never really used them for anything either, so but I heard that they're pretty good. They were like the first one to like start doing that. Like it was Grubhub, then it was Uber Eats, then they had DoorDash, and Postmates has always been a thing, but not around here. It was more so like California and like bigger populated areas, I guess. You have Grubhub in Canada. Yeah, I never like personally used it, but I've heard of good things about it. It's crazy though, Jamie, because like I know like what you're saying, like they have to make their profit, but literally some of the places on there charge you $9.99 to for a delivery fee, and then like the app makes you, obviously I'm going to tip them, but they make you tip them, so like they're also probably getting money that way, because who knows if they're giving them the correct amount or not. But like, yeah, but like they like skyrocket them. Like it's literally like $1.50, $2 more than the actual places. And then like, I don't know. Like I know when I worked for Uber Eats, like sometimes there would be like I would get really mad because there would be ones because they don't tell you where you have to deliver to. And I didn't like that because there are some bad areas like around where I used to deliver to at night, and like really bad areas. And I wouldn't want to go there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they would give me like $4 for driving like 10 miles, and I would be so mad. And then the person would tip you $2. Oh, yeah, Jamie, that's so true though. The most money I've ever gotten from delivering was $20. Somebody gave me, they ordered like a pizza and they gave me $20. So that was pretty cool. But I also used to be a waitress for like 3 weeks, and then I quit because my dad passed away and I was already working two jobs. So I quit, but like I also quit because I couldn't stand it. Cause you're making like 213, and I really wasn't that good at it. Like I'm not good at remembering really small things. Like, can I have 3 sides of Caesar dressing? Like can I have an extra straw? Like, I won't remember stuff like that. And, like, it just wasn't worth it because people would come in and they would order, like, kids' meals. And, like, on certain days, they were, like, $2. So, like, they would order, like, $5 worth of food and then tip me, like, $1 or, like, 50 cents. And, like, I was just like, this is ridiculous. And, like, my cousin was the general manager there. So, like, she told me that I had to let them order that. And I was like, wow. Honestly, Violet, like, I wish that I was, I don't know. There's so many things that you can make, obviously, in the world, but, like, I just, like, usually make the same type of stuff, and I wish that, like, I mean, I know I could just use Google, but I don't know. I don't really eat out that much either, but hope. On Skip the Dishes, delivery is usually free if you spend $20 to $50 depending on the place that you're ordering from, but it's super easy to pay that amount because it's what you'd normally spend. Right, yeah, and that's like I totally agree with that. And that's how DoorDash is for certain places. But like where I live, all of the places that deliver, like you have to pay a fee. But there are some places that's like if you order more than $15 worth of food, it's free delivery. But I don't know. But most of them is like I remember this one time I ordered Dunkin' and I like made another account, but I used the same credit card because they had like a promo. It was like get 50% off your order, or it was it was free delivery for 30 days or something like that. So I was not paying $6.99 for delivery, and I did that, and then it charged me like $19 for coffee, and I was so mad. I was so mad. And they like basically told me they couldn't give me my money back. Yeah, Violet. I always wanted to try to make pizza. Have never done it. Well, I actually did it in like a class that I took. What's that called? Culinary. But it didn't come out that great. Yeah, Violet. $19. Like, it might have been like a little less than that. It might have been like 17. But like the delivery was like $7, and then the coffee was like I don't know. It was like it's definitely more than what they charge at the place. Like it was like $4.50 I think for the drink that I get, and then I had to tip them. So yeah, it ended up being like a lot. It wasn't Jamie. It was freaking Dunkin'. And on top of it, whenever I order from them, they don't make my coffee right. Like I don't understand. And like I just don't understand it. Like how can you mess up that order? Like it's a coffee. They gave me like mocha. Yeah, that makes sense. Instacart is more for like groceries though, right? I know Postmates does that too. Hmm. Yeah, Jamie, I've honestly, this one time, I was so mad. I went to like the Dunkin' that I go to all the time. If you go there in the morning, they always mess up my coffee. Like it tastes so gross. So I went there, they messed up my coffee. I went back around and I said, "Can you fix it?" They fixed it and they were all mad at me and stuff. And it turns out that the person that was rude to me was the general manager. So like no complaining there because it's a general manager. I'm not gonna do anything about it. Um and she gave me my drink like all mad and stuff, and I'd like pull out and it's still wrong. So I had to go to another Dunkin' Donuts and drive further so that they can make it right. Like, I can't. Really, Violet, you don't trust Postmates? They gave me frozen coffee. Oh, I know, Kim. Like I don't understand. It's not coming out of your pocket. Like you're not paying for it. I wouldn't know. When I worked at Wawa, that's why like I get so mad at this type of stuff because like if something was made incorrectly, like I would remake it for them no problem at all. Like I wouldn't care. Now, there are some people that like that they're lying. Like there was this one lady that came in all the time and she ordered the same drink and she would order it through like mobile, which means like you can order it, but then when you go in you pick it up and it's ready and you just pay for it. But she would like literally not pay for it, and we knew who she was because she would come there like 3 times a day and whatever. But like some people are just cray. But I always was nice, like, when stuff like that would happen. But there's also, like, people that are scammers. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if this has happened to anybody else, but there was this one guy, he would always, like, I've worked at 4 different Wawas. But the one that I worked at, this guy would come in and he would complain about his food all the time, say that there was hair in it, like everything under the sun. He would purposely find tags in our store that were priced incorrectly. And like he would like make a manager come up and fix it, and it would be like 5 cents difference. But like he would purposely find the items that were messed up to do it to like annoy us. So like whatever. And then like long story short, I work at another Wawa like 3 years later, and he comes into the store and apparently bought like chewing tobacco. And when he left, he called on the phone, and my general manager answered it, and like he told them what happened, and he hung up the phone and he told me, like he said that they didn't give it to him or something like that. And then when he came in, I seen his face, and like my manager gave it to him, and I pulled him over. I was like, don't ever give that guy anything again. I was like, he literally scams Wawa. Like I've watched him do it hundreds of times. But yeah, they were not happy. I don't care. Oh yeah, Jamie, that is 100% truth. I've literally witnessed people do that before, like that I've worked with, and like I've had to like pull them aside and tell them like obviously you cannot do that. They were so mad and threw it away. Yeah, I've never heard of that, Danielle, but if I ever go over there, I'll definitely try it. Sounds like a good place. Yeah, I've always hated workers like that, and honestly, I'm that person. Like people probably Jeff calls me a Karen for it, but like I will always complain when there's something wrong. Like, like this one time, I bought what is it called? I went to Marshalls and I bought what were they? What are they called? Timberland boots. They were on clearance. They were like clearance at like $29. When I went up there, she scanned it and was like, "Oh, this isn't right. This isn't the right tag." And I'm like, "Okay, but the tag's on there, so like you have to give me that price. Like that's just how it is, like basically anywhere." And she pulls her manager over, and like the manager's like, "Yeah, we have to ring it up like this way because it's not the right code." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, these are damaged." I was like, "So that's probably why they were on clearance." It like was something stupid. It was like there was like glue on the back of like the tongue, but like you couldn't see it if you were wearing them, but like I saw it when I picked them up. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, well, these are damaged, and that's probably why they were on clearance. And she's like, well, I can give you 10% off. And I'm like, whatever, dude. So I ended up paying like $50, but I was so mad. Hope. You can't be like that. I have people like that in my life too that will just take it and just leave it for what it is, but you can't do that. You have to complain about it. I mean, you don't have to, but like, if they mess up something, like, what's the worst they're gonna say? No. Like, most of the time when you complain about something, you'll get it for free. Like, I don't know. This one time I went to Applebee's, and I think it was my mom's birthday again. And my whole family, we all like went out to eat, and like while we were there, their fire alarm went off, and like they said like it was a malfunction, and like my daughter was really young at the time, and she started crying, and my grandfather complained about it and was like, yeah, like it made my granddaughter cry, like, and the food took too long, and they gave us like the whole entire meal for free. Like everything was free. So like gotta complain sometimes. My partner's just like leave it, and I'm like, nope, right. Here if it scans wrong, they have to give it to you at the cheaper price. Some places give it free. What? They give it free? Kim, I gotta come over there. That's on pretty severe anxiety disorder. Nah, I can understand that. Someone who gets me. I know, Sierra. I have called corporate before when stuff like that happens, but usually they, like a lot of places, like I was telling you guys about, like Wednesday. Good night, Alexis. I said Wednesday. Wendy's. Like I complained about my order, and they literally, I had the manager that like did everything wrong call me, tell me I was wrong, and then I had their GM call me, and he was like, oh well, we can't find your order in the system, so I can't give you a refund, but I can remake your food. Go back, they remake my food, but every meal that I got as a large, and they gave it to me as a small, and then they made my drinks incorrectly. I was so mad. I was so mad. But I'm like, I already complained. Like, they're just gonna think like I'm annoying at this point, because like it's not like their district manager is gonna call me. It's just their general manager. So if it's wrong price, a few places have policies that you get it free, but if you buy 10 items of the same, the first one is only free. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, they can't give away everything for free. Hello, Cody. I don't know if you're going to sleep or you're telling Alexis good night, but good night, Jamie. I'm about to get off too. Well, I will be back on tomorrow, and Jeff should be on with me tomorrow. So, yeah. And everybody be on the lookout for the phone call video that I'm gonna put out soon. And then if anybody is signed up for the decoy class, please email me back. I'm actually gonna email everybody separately off of a different Gmail. I have to make that account, but um, hello, Caitlin. Aw, Hope. Oh, good night, Cody. Well, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always message on Instagram or group chat or whatever. Group chat. But good night, guys. I hope you have a good night, and I shall see you guys tomorrow.